What is going on, guys? It's me, the real J7, once back at it again with another art video. And this art video is another charcoal drawing. First off, it's an ink drawing, so we had to plan it out beforehand. And afterwards, it turned into charcoal, which is our finalized project, which is by freaking 30 by 28 size paper or whatever. Don't remember the measurements that right, but yeah, it's pretty big. A pretty big size paper. And this is supposed to be about our midterm. And this is supposed to be working on our midterm project. And wait a minute, how long has it been since the last time I uploaded a video? Holy crap, 2 weeks ago. God damn. Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks since the last time I actually uploaded something. I am very sorry. Pretty busy, like the usual. But hopefully with this art video we'll make it up. I'll try to make another gaming video if I could see in my spare time. It's just a lot of problems in my life, you know. Don't judge me. Yeah, let's continue on with the video, and I'll be explaining throughout the video what I'll be doing. So the utilities I had was a Fiber Castle Pit Artist Pen Black 199 ****. Afterwards, I also had a Micron 05 for good thin lines. Also had a Micron size 2, 02, ultra fine lines. Then afterwards, I had a blue and a red Prismacolor color pencils, just for using for basic sketch outlines I have down. And also, just on a side note, if I wanted to use a lead pencil, is what I use. Started things off, it was just a simple sketch of 3 simple sketches I had to do. I had one already done on the back side of this page what you're seeing right now. I wanted to get something a bit more challenging, so I wanted going back to the first drawing, which I had done on the back side. And throughout this whole session, it was just nothing but a bunch of hatching that I had to work with, lines, line work, and seeing where I'm gonna end up putting the shadows at. I decided to add a thicker line out on some of the outlines, which later on wasn't much of a deal when it came to putting it down to the charcoal drawing. In these stages, I was just thinking, like, I still didn't know what to put as a base layer in the background. All I just knew is what I had as a pose. The one thing I did know is that I wanted to do was to define 2 roads to show like what decision I was gonna make throughout the life. It's kind of like a daily life thing, you know. You always constantly gonna end up running into roads, and you're gonna have to decide which one you're gonna take. I mostly consisted of the cool gray tone markers, which were mostly on C6, C7, 9, and black to get those gray shadows down. After a while of putting down the grid, I proceeded to move on to the paper and start using charcoal, getting the basics down of the drawing. Basically redrawing it again. This time a little bit with the road, I decided to shorten out the ends a bit to give it more of a feel to the road, make it seem like it's going outwards. Then I started to proceed to try to find my arms and the legs and everything, the shoulders. I kept fighting with myself, trying to say that it's the shoulders are fine, but just keep looking for it. I guess. during this time when I was mixing up with vinyl charcoal, I knew that with regular paper that I usually draw with the other size paper, but I don't want to top back right there. That one. Usually it would mix up perfectly when it comes to the vinyl charcoal. It wouldn't like leave these marks on the paper. Then I started questioning the type of paper I was using. I'm like, did I get the right type of paper that the teacher asked for at the school? Until it came to this part when I actually started mixing up the deepest blacks in the road, that I started questioning how the paper felt. Because if the paper felt more rough and it was a bit more difficult to mix with. So I decided to pick up the paper, feel out back, and notice that it was significantly softer. And then, right there and then, I knew that I messed up. After that, I couldn't record, so I ended up asking my mom throughout the finishing progress on the other side of the paper, which I was supposed to draw on with the charcoal, to take a picture of me and while I was drawing. So this is what I had so far throughout. It was quite a while to work with. In the end, in the finishing touch, I didn't stick with the buildings that you saw in the beginning of the drawing. I ended up putting mountains instead, which was fun to work with, and it came out really nice. I didn't expect it to come out that good. This is what I got so far for my drawing. So yeah, this is all I got for right now. The finishing drawing ended up coming really great the way how I didn't picture it in the beginning, but it came out great. I actually ended up liking it. It was fun to work with. I ended up really liking the finishing touches with the drawing. All of the highlights to it, the way how it seems like there's a bunch of light glowing in front, giving that spherical look. Also highlight beams throughout to make it seem like it's popping out towards me. Myself, not like the character inside the drawing, which is supposed to be me. In the end, it was pretty fun to work with. And I kind of like to work with charcoal after a while, getting to use it and know it already. Simple, fast, yeah, easy, and nice. Kind of like a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Also, after hitting the subscribe button, might as well hitting that little bell icon to get notified if you haven't clicked that yet. Also, share this video out to any of your friends if you feel like it, or anyone who likes any type of art videos. So yeah, have a good time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.